House will come to order. Prayer by the chaplain.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Carol Connolly. I'm the St. Paul Poet Laureate, and in my position as laureate, I have made it my mission to support the poems of other people, other women especially. And so this poem is by Mary Kay Rummel, who's a St. Paul native, who went to teach a class in Ventura, California, where she's been named Poet Laureate of Ventura County. So this is for all of you on May Day. Seems like a great May Day poem to me. Now that the grass shivers with insects, now that the air is a hive of light, now that dragonflies are mad with possibilities in the gardens of wisteria, isn't it time to name the colors of our life the way Mayans wove hibiscus, papaya, and jade into cloths, the way illuminators painted with cinnabar and gold leaf so thin it crumbled? How can we turn away? The trees are inscribing their calligraphies. We need to translate them before the ink dissolves. Let us wrap our wounded memories in hydrangea, turned purple from acidic soil, save 50 names for green, free all the butterflies in the mariposarium. Let the bodhran of our hearts beat. Let new wings bless the old pathways as we bow to the ceremony of this opening today. Thank you.
Chaplain for today is Carol Connolly, St. Paul Poet Laureate, St. Paul, Minnesota. Everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk will take the roll. Ready? Are we ready?
Hello.
The clerk will close the roll. A quorum is present. The clerk will read the journal of the preceding day.
Journal of the House, 88th Session 2014, 94th day, St. Paul, Minnesota, Wednesday, April 30th, 2014.
If there are no objections, further reading of the journal will be dispensed with, and the journal will be approved as corrected by the chief clerk. Hearing no objection, the journal is approved and corrected by the chief clerk. Comparison report. There's a copy of this order of business on each member's desk. If there's no objection to the motions, will prevail. Hearing no objection, the motions prevail and substitutions will be made. Reports of standing committees and divisions. A copy of this order of business has been placed in each member's desk. If there is no objections, the reports will be adopted. Hearing no objections, the reports are adopted. Second reading of Senate files.
Second reading, Senate File 1958. Second reading, Senate File 2168. Second reading, 2322. Second reading, 2377. Second reading of 2490. Second reading of Senate File 2609.
Introduction of bills. The following House files have been offered for introduction today. Chief Clerk will report the House files and give them their first reading.
Introduction and first reading of House Files numbered 3366 and 3367.
First reading House Files 3366 and 3367. Thank you. We're done, folks.
Messages from the Senate. Okay. Representative Torkelson, for what purpose do you rise?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Point of personal privilege.
State your point of personal privilege.
I have a bit of a public safety announcement this morning, members. You may hear a loud boom in a short time here around 10:30. Don't worry, they're not shooting at us. It's the New Ulm Battery out in front shooting off their cannons. New Ulm Battery was established in 1858. They come up here every year on Freedom Day, and they'll be blasting their cannons. If you get a chance to go out and take a look and meet the reenactors, they would appreciate it. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Representative Murphy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. In a moment, I'm going to call a recess to the call of the chair. DFL members, we're going to go to caucus in room 217 for about an hour. And I understand that is convenient for Representative Dowd as well. And with that, Madam Speaker, I move a recess until the call of the chair.
Representative Dowd.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Could you repeat that?
Representative Murphy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and Representative Dowd. The part that this is convenient for you as well. Yeah. Representative Dowd and members, I'm moving a recess until the call of the chair for about an hour. DFL members, we will caucus in 217.
Just before I announce that she's moved a recess, I'd like to recognize a former member in the chamber, former member Stensrud from the Minnetonka area, who served in the Minnesota House in 2011 and 2012. Representative Murphy moves a recess to the call of the chair. Representative Dowd.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just an announcement for GOP members. We will go back to caucus as well in our caucus room upstairs until we come back to session. So thank you.
All those in favor of the Murphy motion, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. Motion prevails. The House stands in recess to the call of the chair.